Good evening. Welcome back to Be Rich. Today I want to talk about what is happening in Japan, how Japan is being influenced by the world, and how in turn Japan is influencing the world. In spite of its spectacular successes, Japan has remained largely a closed society. And for many years, that is, before Japan came, it was a closed society and very few Westerners went into Japan. After World War II, after America conquered Japan, it became relatively a more open society. Japanese exports dominated the world. Japanese companies dominated electronics for some time before, in the late 80s, the Koreans took over. But in spite of all this, Japan remained a homogeneous society and was very closed. Very few Indians still work in Japan and migrate into Japan. The way we have migrated to Europe or to West Asia or to Africa, we have not moved to Japan. The other expats also are very few and far between, and Japan has remained a closed society. In spite of Japanese aging very fast and having a declining population, Japan has not opened itself to the world. But this is not only in case of societal needs. Japanese economy is a closed system. There is a lot of linkages between government and companies. Most of these large companies have grown into such size because of government patronage. These were originally called as zaibustus. But after the crash of 1989, innovation died out of Japan. One of those companies which turned out to be very successful from Japan and became a big conglomerate or a zaibustu is Toshiba. Toshiba spans digital infrastructure, digital products, software memories. It's a huge company. Unfortunately, this company is now the center of attraction. The government has repeatedly tried to bail out this company and he has been interfering in this. But due to a financial crisis in this company, due to an accounting scandal in 2016-17, foreigners became large shareholders in this company. And therefore, they have been very keen on getting returns and they want to drive the company. But shareholder activism is unheard of in Japan. And unless this changes, you cannot have a clean corporate system. In the United States and Europe, most of the companies are widely held, and shareholders have a huge say in how the company performs. Most of them are professional companies, and where after the initial promoters go passing, the company is largely run by institutional shareholders. This has its advantages and disadvantages, but shareholder activism is a must. But in Japan, it is such a closed society that government interferes to make sure shareholder powers are very limited. Now, Toshiba is becoming a test case for that. Toshiba's shareholders, large shareholders, are Americans and other non Japanese. They want to maximize value. What they want to do is take this large company private and fix this company and relist it the way Michael Dell did it with Dell Computers. But the existing management of the Japanese conglomerate does not want that. When the previous manager suggested it going private, that manager was ejected and the old CEO was brought back. The company wanted it to split itself into two, an infrastructure company separately and a digital product company separately. And those both companies would be listed in the market. This is what the government prefers. In 2021, for the first time, the government interfered in an AGM openly. But large shareholders are not willing to give up. They want to go private. The current management wants to split it into two companies. But when it is put into vote, shareholders want a strategic buyout option, and there are enough private equity firms which want to buy out Toshiba, take it private, run it, and then relist it in the market to make money. But this will mean that a lot of jobs will be lost, company structure will be changed, and lot of changes which Japan does not like as a society. This clash will set the precedent for the future. While this is going on one side, Moshishan and SoftBank are in the news on the other way. SoftBank is in serious trouble for the kind of money it has borrowed and raised. When the world interest rate turns, pressure on SoftBank will increase because free money is no more available for them to keep borrowing and having a great time. The pressure is showing. So, to raise cash and show results, SoftBank decided to sell its chip making company ARM Holdings to Nvidia for $66 billion. It did not go through because of competition concerns, and the competition commissions in US turned down this deal and the deal collapsed. But Moshe Shan needs money like tomorrow and has decided to list this company. This company was originally listed in London and it was a part of the FTSE. When Moshe Sand wanted to take this company private, Guildford, a Scottish fund manager, very popular for his early bets in Facebook and Amazon, opposed it. He could not find enough shareholder support. But now, when it is relisted, this company is not going to be relisted in London, but rather in the NASDAQ because SoftBank wants bigger valuation and a greater exit for policy. Now, everybody in England is upset because they want this company to be trading in the London Stock Exchange, for it is one of the very few companies which has started up in London and become a major success. It is going to be after Brexit. English technology companies finding it more lucrative to list in NASDAQ rather than list itself in London. This will make things more difficult for England after Brexit, proving that Brexit was a wrong decision in the first place. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support.